video. I want to make this one quick. It's another random topic. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about surgery related things, but this is the majority of things that I get questions about. So lately I've been getting questions about my dating life. I wanted to basically make a video about life pre-surgery and life after surgery, dating life. Got myself exposed there. Dating life after surgery and where I'm at. So I've talked about it in previous videos, but before surgery I was really, even now, I'm like really insecure about the way I look. And before, I thought a lot of it was related to my weight, and a lot of it was. Now I'm not so in my head and scared to do things and go out. Like before, I wouldn't really be out in the mix like that. Like I would go out here and there with my friends, but I wouldn't really be out actively dating. But once I lost weight, it gave me the opportunity to stop thinking that every person who was talking to me was looking at how big I was. Because in my head, that's what was happening. When I talked to a guy or when I met a guy, he was looking at how big I was. Like that was, he wasn't looking at my face or thinking I was pretty. He was looking at my size, and that's just how my head worked. So, you know, I did a lot of self-sabotage with decent guys, and I was caught on this one piece of garbage for years and years and years and years, and it was like a 4-year ordeal. But you know, even though he treated me like garbage, I felt like that was all I was gonna get. Like, as you know, he was cute, and compared to like the other guys who were trying to get at me, like he was aesthetically and physically the cutest. And so I was just like, you know, if he wants to deal with me and he's thinking about, but here's the key. Let me start off by saying that he did not want to date me. He wanted to sleep with me. That's it. Like the nature of our relationship was sleeping together and him leading me on every so often, making me feel like I was more important than somebody that he just slept with. But that's neither here nor there. So, you know, after a certain amount of time, you start to catch feelings. And I mean, like, he would literally treat me like garbage, but it was just something in me that was just willing to deal with it, just because I felt, not that I felt like it would get no better, but it was just the current situation, and at least I knew what I was dealing with. And so I just dealt with it for a long time. And then it was like up until about 6 months after surgery that I really had an epiphany moment. Like after surgery, I literally had a moment where it was just like, Joy, you don't have to deal with this. You don't have to be somebody's toy that they pick up when they wanna use you, and then when they don't, get over it. I don't care how you feel. Like, you're a person, you have feelings. You don't have to deal with a person like this. And so it really took me a long time after, not that long, 6 months after surgery, for me to really be like, you know what, I don't have to deal with this. And it literally happened like a light switch. It was like one day I was stuck on him, the next I wasn't. And I got surgery in 2015. In August of 2015 was when I got surgery. And so in January, in the 2015, 2016 more so, I made it my mission. I made it my mission. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna date. And I went out on dates. And I think that having surgery and losing weight helped me not really feel like, it helped me just get out of my head and feel like I could be myself and, you know, actually get to know people. So, you know, I really dated. And when I say I dated, I mean like a couple dates a week. I was just out every time I was out, and if the conversation was interesting, I was like, yeah, sure, we can go out. And I mean, I even tried the online thing, which is not really for me. You know, I would have conversations online, but I actually went on one date from a guy that was online. But I really did make a conscious decision to put myself out there for the first time ever in life, because like I said, I just was always so hung up over my weight, and once I lost weight, it was just not an issue anymore. So that's what I did. And then about 6 months ago, all of the people that I dated, all of these people that I dated, and then like May, I was going, but you know, you guys know that I go to the gym a lot. So I was working with a private gym. There's 3 personal trainers that work there. And then I ended up dating not my personal trainer, but another trainer that works at the gym, and he is currently my boyfriend. So that's the crazy part, is like I was going out on all of those dates and I ended up dating somebody that I know. So I think that the liberty and the freedom that I got from losing weight and the surgery, I think it's priceless. You know, it just gave me a freedom that I would have otherwise not had. Because even when I went from 300 pounds to 219 was the lowest I had got prior to getting surgery, I still was in my head about my weight. And I still am in my head about the way I look, but not as much. Another question that I get a lot is, did I tell people, like while I was dating, did I tell people that I had surgery? So that's the thing about having surgery, is you kind of have to pick and choose whether you want to tell the person that you're sitting in front of that you had surgery. It's kind of hard to explain why you can only eat a couple bites. So if I held you in a high enough regard, within a couple dates, I explained why I ate so little. But I felt like it was important, especially in dating. It's important to have full disclosure about the person that you're dating. And it's kind of like a conversation starter, because, you know, eventually this person is going to see you naked, because, well, that's the point of dating. So it's like, eventually they're going to see you naked and they're going to realize that you used to be way heavier. So, you know, I personally usually came right out with it when I was dating. I kind of use that as an icebreaker, especially because if I'm out at dinner and I'm eating and I eat 2 bites and I'm like, oof, I'm full, it doesn't make sense to the average person. And I'm also not a liar, because I'm a horrible liar, so I don't lie just because I'm bad at it. So for me to be like, oh, I just ate before I got here, it's just too much. But it is also taxing to keep telling people like, oh, I had surgery, oh, I had surgery, oh, I had surgery. So, I mean, it's just a person's personal preference. I don't really broadcast out loud the fact that I had surgery, with the exception of these videos that I make on YouTube. But in my personal life, I don't really like walk around with a sign that says, hey, I had gastric sleeve. Like, if you ask me, I won't lie about it, but it's not something that I just put out there. So in the dating world, it's interesting that I do put it out there on the table pretty much right away. I'm just like, you know what? When we're out at dinner and I'm only eating a couple bites, it's because I had a surgery that made my stomach smaller. So, I mean, that's just my own personal preference. Dating post-surgery, it's an interesting journey. And you know, you'll get acclimated to it. Like I said, my dating life prior to surgery and then after are like completely different things. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm actually about to go out on a date right now, so I just wanted to stop in and talk to you guys really quick. If you like this video or any of my other videos, press the like button, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm looking for more content to put up. You know, I'm starting to dabble a little bit in vlogging, so that's my next journey, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start vlogging, maybe putting up some makeup tutorials since people are constantly asking me. So, you know, I'm trying to get in the mix of this YouTube world. But I will catch you guys next time I make a video.